Today, I'm gonna show you how to eat chips and dip for breakfast. The dish we're going to be making today is a riff on the Spanish tortilla. To start, we're gonna crack some eggs into a jar. If you don't have a jar, any container with a lid will do. You can also just whisk the eggs, but I found that shaking in them with the dip creates a more emulsified, creamy product. You can use any onion dip you want, but I prefer using the store-bought stuff. The reason for that is all the emulsifiers that come in this stuff. You can use like a tablespoon per egg or a little more. I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup for 3 eggs. And now we're just gonna close it and shake it up. Anyone remember the shake weight? This is the culinary version of that. Once your eggs are all whipped up, it's time to combine them with potato chips. 2 handfuls, 2 big handfuls. You know, I've seen recipes that tell you to use thin potato chips. I've seen recipes that tell you to use a kettle cooked potato chip like this. I've used both, they're fine. These just might be a little thicker and add a little more body to your omelet. And then we're gonna let that sit for 10 minutes. Now this is gonna make a fairly thin omelet. If you wanted to make a thicker one, you could double it. But then when you add it to the pan, make sure you give it a little scramble just so the inside isn't too wet. Now we're ready to plate and devour our omelet. I broke mine a little bit. That's okay, because we're gonna cut it into pieces anyway. You can garnish it with a little sour cream, but since we're leaning into the whole chip and dip thing, I'm just gonna do a little bit of dip. Do a pickled onion. And I'm gonna finish with a very large finishing MSG. Now we have our perfect little bite. That is incredible. The dip is really good on it. The onion adds a little bit of tartness and brightness, so it's not just one flavor profile. It's delicious. I'm gonna finish eating it, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, and be sure to follow Lifehacker for more tips and tricks on how to do anything better.